Hello friends, in this video we are going to look at the clip tool, the eyedropper tool, and then the move by point tool. So let's begin. So if you followed my previous videos, all the tools that we've been doing so far can be found at the basic tool sets where my mouse cursor is. Okay, so basically the eyedropper tool is a tool that we are going to start with. So the eyedropper tool basically allows you to copy properties or attributes of objects and then apply it on other objects or different objects. So let's begin. So the eyedropper tool is here. Okay, so once you click on it, you see additional options. Okay, some additional modes. So right now the first one here is the pick up attributes mode, which allows you to pick attributes of objects in the scene. And then also have the apply attributes mode, which allows you to apply the attribute that you've copied onto different objects. So let's begin here by first creating a rectangle. Okay, so once you click on the rectangle tool, then you come back to your drawing area. So let me first create this this rectangle here. Okay, and then let me give this rectangle a color. Okay, so to give it an attribute or to give it a color, just beneath the two sets, okay, you find this attributes. Okay, so this attribute contains the color, it contains the pen, okay, it also contains the shadow. If you want to apply some shadow effects too, you can just do that under the attributes section here. So this time around we only want to apply a color onto this rectangle. So right now it's set to white. So to apply a different color, you just click on solid fill color here, and then you click on this palette right here, and then to give you some colors, wide range of colors. So let me just randomly pick any color, say this blue. Okay, this blue, and let me draw another rectangle here. Okay, so the eyedropper tool allows you to copy, the color here and then paste it onto this this square here without having to come here and then apply the color all over again. So let's demonstrate it right here. So once you click on the eyedropper tool, then you select the pick up attributes mode to pick up this attribute. So once you click here, once you click on the pick up attributes, then come back to the object that you want to you want to pick up attributes from. So this time around we are trying to pick up attributes from this rectangle here. So then you click on it, and then you come back to the apply attributes mode to apply it to this object. So once you click on apply attributes mode, you come back here, then you just have to click here. As you can see, you've been able to copy the blue fill here, and you've successfully applied it here. So that's basically how the eyedropper tool is used. I mean, it's as simple as that. So let's quickly move on to the next tool. Okay, so the next tool on the scope of this video is we're going to look at the move by point tool. Sorry, firstly we're going to look at the clip tool. Let me quickly delete all these. So the clip tool allows you to cut certain objects, or it allows you to in a way erase certain parts of an object that you do not want. Okay, and it mostly works with 2D objects. So to demonstrate here, once let me create another rectangle here. We create this rectangle. Okay, so say this section of the rectangle where I'm currently circling, I want it gone. Okay, so all I have to do is to just come here to the clip tool, or to give you a better perspective or better understanding, you can just say it's an eraser tool, right? So the clip tool right here. Okay, so once you click on the clip tool, you have this additional options here. Okay, as I'm mentioning, once you click on any tool here, we get additional options here. Okay, and these options are the various modes in which those tools can be used. Okay, so right now we are using the polygon mode. Okay, we are using the polygon mode, and we are setting it to the exclusion mode. Okay, so basically the exclusion mode is going to exclude the area that you are going to circle or the area that you are going to mark. Okay, so right now we are having the polygon mode activated alongside the exclusion mode. So with the polygon mode activated, you just have to define area or the points where you want it to be removed or you want it to be cut. Okay, and then you end at a starting point. As you can see, that part has been excluded, or that part has been trimmed or has been clipped from this rectangle. It's as simple as that. Okay, so to demonstrate with the next one, we have the inclusion mode. The inclusion mode basically only leaves the area that you mark or the area that you draw over with your polygon tool. So right now, let me draw another rectangle here, and okay, so I have this rectangle drawn. So with the inclusion mode active, we are still using the polygon mode. So with the inclusion mode, is going to delete the part which is not selected, leaving only the part that we are going to draw over with the polygon. So right now, if I draw this here right now, the point, you see the area that we mark or the area that we drew over is the area that is left, and the part that we didn't draw over or the part that we didn't draw over has been deleted. Okay, so that's basically that. Okay, basically we also have the rectangle mode. Okay, so the rectangle mode allows you to draw a marquee over the areas that you want to be deleted or areas that you want to be cut. So unlike the polygon mode where you can draw a series of lines, okay, to mark out the areas that want to be cut, the polygon mode basically allows you to draw, the rectangle mode basically allows you to draw a rectangle over the areas that you want to be cut. So right now I have the rectangle mode on, and let's begin that one too with the exclusion mode. Okay, so once you have the rectangle mode on, you just have to define the area where you want to be cut from this rectangle. So you just define area with the marquee, as you can see, then the area will be cut. Okay, so to move back to the inclusion mode, which is basically retain the area that you've marked, deleting the rest of the areas that are unmarked. Okay, so let me do another rectangle. So with the inclusion mode active alongside the rectangle mode, just come here, then you draw over the place that you want. Okay, so this time around, only this area that we've marked is left, and the rest on the rectangle has been deleted. So that's basically how the clip tool works. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the move by point tool. And basically the move by point tool allows you to duplicate objects within a certain distance. Okay, so the move by point tool is also found at the basic tool sets. Okay, so that is here right now. The move by point tool, once you click on the move by point tool, you have additional options here. Okay, so right now you have the move mode, which basically moves the object from one point to the other. We have the move and duplicate mode, okay, which moves a copy of the object. You have the distribute mode, which distribute the objects between a certain distance. Okay, and we also have the reference point mode, and also have the option to retain the original object. Okay, so let's quickly demonstrate this right now. So right now, let me use this rectangle again. So once I have this rectangle drawn, let me give it an attribute, let me give it a color, let me give it this blue color again. Okay, let's move back to the move by point mode. Okay, so starting with the first mode here, the move mode. So the move mode basically moves the object to another place or to another point. So with the move point selected, you just have to click on the object and then drag it to the point that you want. Okay, so that's basically the move mode. Okay, then we also have the move and duplicate mode. Okay, so with the move and duplicate mode, you have the option to retain the original object, which is this one. So once you have that one selected, we click on objects, move and duplicate. As you can see, it will duplicate this one and then move it to a different point here. Okay, also have the distribute mode. Okay, basically the distribute mode allows you to distribute the objects equally within a certain distance. So once you have it here, and then back to the move point mode. So once have the distribute mode selected, and let's say, and here too, you can give the number of duplicates that you want. If you want it to be duplicated between a certain distance, say 12 times. Okay, so once you have this set and you have the distribute mode on, you can just come back and click on the object, and then you drag the object. Okay, as you can see, it's being, as I drag, it's being distributed equally between the first point and the second point, as you can see. So that's basically that. Okay, so that's basically that, simple as that. Okay, so this is where I draw the curtain to this video. Thanks very much, and thanks for being here. If you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions, or if you have any inputs, you can just leave them in the comments below. But for now, this is where I end this video. Thanks very much, and see you in the next video.